This kid's fire.
What's that? What's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that? What's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother,
Yes, boys. Welcome back to another stream. And ladies, sorry. Welcome in. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Massive win for the boys. 2 points behind Arsenal again, with the opportunity to go top of the league. Yeah, next weekend when we play West Ham, because we play before Arsenal, so we can put the pressure on them. So it's massive, man. Yeah, come on, mate. All right, inclusivity, bro. Smash these likes up on the way, and make sure you guys are subbed up to the channel. Si, summary of the game from you, bro. What you saying?
First of all, I just want to say prayers to all the people down in Bondi Beach in Australia. Horrific news from there earlier. Yeah, just routine win. Like, I won't lace it. Just an easy win. Not a difficult place to go. Yeah, not much to do. Just give all the players like 6 and then move on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, mate. Today was absolutely massive. Such a massive week. Like, I think you and me spoke about it. Like, this week away against Madrid and away against Palace, if we win both these games, not only for ourselves but the entire league, that will like make the statement that, oh shit, they are definitely serious this season. And I thought the first half wasn't good. Thought we did have problems in defense, where they had a big to good time like creating chances, and even though some of that chances was probably offside, but still counted as chances because it didn't get refed. I thought definitely needed improvement in the second half, but that goal from Haaland, just sometimes, bro, you just need the difference makers. Like, you can't always play good, but you need the difference makers in those certain situations. And that cross from Nunes was perfect and so assured headed from Haaland. And second half, much better. Dominated position again, but like assured all the defensive faculties we had in the first half wasn't really there in the second half. Although I do think Palace played good, but much better half from Foden, especially. I don't think was great in the first half. Didn't really understand why we played him and Turkey on the wings so much. They were like playing way too wide, for my opinion. And in the second half, you saw them much more centrally, which like allowed them on the ball and allowed them to flourish. And we got more control of the game. So yeah.
No. Facts. Well, like you say, it was when you don't play well like that, yeah, you just need players to step up, mate, and that's exactly what happened today. We'll go through each player individually, as we always do. If you're new to the player ratings, we've never been here before. We'll rate each player. Get your scores in the chat. Yeah, I want to see your scores in the chat as well, because I like to see where me and Si compare with you guys. Yeah, and we do it from 1 to 10. Yeah, or 0 to 10. Yeah, 10 being mega, 0 being ass. So there you go. If you're new to the show, most of you guys in here are seasoned veterans, mate. You know what I'm saying? So you know what you're doing, but there's always a few new ones in here. Right, let's get started then with Donnarumma. Let's have a look at his numbers. He made 4 saves in the game. He actually prevented 1.07 XG. So that's pretty high, to be honest with you. That's pretty good. 3 of the 4 saves were from inside the penalty area. 2 punches. By the way, one of the punches was really, really important. It was a cross. I think it was like the 80th minute of the game, and it was looking like it was going to go all Paddy's play. He managed to get his hand to it. It was a good punch on it as well. Passing stats pretty high, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? If I would have showed you that, you'd probably say that's Ederson numbers. So yeah, 3 clearances there as well. Yeah, won the aerial duel, which probably would have been the challenge for the claim. Yeah, I mean, the stats prove it. He's made some decent saves there today. Yeah, like good performance from him, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I feel like games like today, I think are the games where you notice Donnarumma in net. You know what I'm saying? In terms of keeping some of the shots out. You know what I mean? Because not all the shots were like hard to make. Yeah, like, you know, most of the saves he made today, I expected him to make, but. Like that in itself is a good thing because he's making saves that I expect him to make. And like, again, and this is like something that you can never really say for certain because nobody has a crystal ball, or knows what this is, yeah. But again, is there any surprise that our defense is playing like it is and defending like it is now that Donnarumma's in behind it? And again, don't mean no shade on Ederson. You're not a glazed Ederson. I think he's mega, yeah. But the fact is, yeah, I think we needed that change this summer. And I think Donnarumma coming in as give us, because this is the thing, everyone always likes to speak on the negatives with Donnarumma, yeah? Oh, his passing ain't great. Oh, it affects our build-up play. Or this, or that, or this, or that. And I get it. And listen, there's some truth in that, yeah? But it's about the balance, the pros and the cons. And in my opinion, right now, and my opinion might change in the future, but at this moment in time, I believe the balance is firmly in the positive, i.e., what he's bringing from a defensive point of view, the saves, the stature, the presence outweighs the loss of the building up from the back. My opinion might change on that as we go through the season, as the years go on. Yeah, the risk v reward. Big up, Sallerson. Yeah, the risk v reward right now, I think, is beneficial. It might not be like that forever, and it probably won't be like that forever. In like 5 years, 6 years, we know football's cyclical. Ederson was a benefit for this team for years and years and years. But it probably did get to the point where we actually needed a change. So, yeah, I thought it was really good, bro. And I think, you know, expanding on it for the season, I think he's been a mint signing, bro.
Bro, like Selhurst Park is not an easy place to go. And I think he handled all the things he needed to handle. Didn't make any like world-class saves because he wasn't really forced to do so. Pino had that one when he hit the bar in the first half where he would have been near it, but I actually think Pino was offside.
Yeah, I think he was as well, just offside, yeah.
Yeah. He had in the dying moments of the game, he had that where he like passed it straight into Uche, what's his name? In the dying moment of the game, he tried to pass it out, but he hit the attacking player.
Oh, yeah. It was a shit pass, though, to who played that pass? Was it Gavadio? I think it was Josko.
But he could have handled it better as well. So, but solid game, bro. Sometimes you just need a solid game, and then you have all the intangibles that he gives the defenders, knowing that he's in there. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't need to have a world-class game to be a very important player for the team. So, big game, bro. For me, it's a solid 7.5 today.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go with a 7.5 as well. I can't put him in the 8s because most of the saves he made, I expected him to make anyway, pretty much all of them, yeah. But at the same time, I've got it's more than just the saves; it's the stuff that he's given me today. So yeah, I'd say 7.5 as well. For me to get him in the 8s, I think I probably needed to see like bigger saves or harder saves to make. But yeah, still 7.5 is a very good score, man. I can't lie. Right, okay, let's go into the defense. These are probably going to be some of the highest rated players on the pitch, man, if I'm being completely honest with you. Nunes. Fucking what a performance from this guy again, yeah. And it's funny, bro. I don't know if you watched the watch along, yeah, but I was saying about 10 minutes before the goal, I said the only way I can actually see us scoring a goal here is fucking by Nunes, yeah, because he was the only player that had it. Yeah, because he was the only player in that first half who had space. Yeah, like when the ball went out to the left hand side, they were on O'Reilly, they were on fucking Foden straight away, no space. Yeah, Cherky was struggling to get on space because they were on him rapid, and the only player in that first 30 minutes who had any space when he got the ball was Nunes. Yeah, and then that cross. Yeah, let's go through the stats, but that cross was unbelievable. So that's the heat map. So again, getting forward a lot off the right. There you go, the assist. He won 2 out of 2 tackles, 1 interception, 5 clearances. He won 4 out of 7 ground duels. Didn't win his only aerial duel. 1 big chance created, big key pass there as well. 2 crosses, both successful. 83% passing accuracy, which is mainly in the opposition half. That he dropped a little bit there. Long balls, 5 successful out of 8. 1 unsuccessful touch, 2 dribbles, both unsuccessful. He lost the ball 16 times, which is probably maybe a little high, whatever, but nothing too serious. I thought he was minute again, bro. And like, you know what? The question is for me now, and do we need another right back? Like,
yeah, we do. We do need another right back, bro. You need to, like, people need to understand that competition makes players better, and for a prolonged period of time. So we need another right back that can play with Nunes, and whoever plays the best plays. That's just how it is. But for me, I'm a bit sad that we started off with Nunes because I have glazed for Nunes today. I thought I don't understand those stats we just went through. If you hadn't showed me them, I would have thought I thought his stats would have been like amazing. I thought he had such a good game, bro. Such a good game. Like probably one of his best games, if I'm being honest. I didn't think they got a sniff. He was solid defensively. He's so quick. He even he saved think it was Diaz for his bad pass in the first half where he ran up Pino and just handled it, bro. He was so good, bro. He was so good, and when he interchanges with Cherky and Foden on the right sometimes, like with the intricate passes, bro, he's so good. Today was so good, and I want you to give his rating first because I want to see if we're far from each other on this one.
It's going to be high. It is going to be high because he got the assist, which was a fantastic cross. He defended well all game, and he made a couple of good tackles. He did that header towards the end. The ball got chipped in, and he needed to make the header because the guy was getting in behind him. And if you don't make the header, the guy's throwing goal. So for me,
say it.
It's going to be in the 8s, not the 9s.
Ooh.
But it's going to be high, I think. I'm going to go 8.6.
Yeah. I think that's a fair rating, but it's a 9 for me, bro. Straight 9. I thought
9,
it was.
you in the 9s,
yeah, bro.
Bro,
I think he was very good. Him and O'Reilly, bro, so important pieces today. Where I didn't think Nico or Diaz had a very good game. I thought they were so solid, going forward, going backwards. Such a good game, bro. And I think people underestimate how important that assist was in that first half, just before halftime.
We weren't scoring without that, mate.
Exactly. And if we go 0-0 into halftime, bro, that's bad for us. That's going 0-0 into halftime would be motivating for Palace and be detrimental for us. So getting that goal, which he created, big goal, bro. Big. That was probably the most important goal in the game for me. So it's a 9.
Well, fair enough. Most people have got him in the 8s, to be fair. There's only a couple of people that have him in the 9s with you. But yeah, it's got to be a good performance, man. And I'm happy for this guy because, again, he's another player that's fought for his position and he's actually working. Built to Jace, he says, if Si has time after the player ratings, can you all do a lineup with the changes you'd make for Brentford? Would be interesting when you look at as well. Yeah, we'll see how long this goes on for, bro, Jace. If not, we'll do it in the next days, isn't it? But we'll see how we're out at the end of the stream, bro. Right, let's go into the centre-backs. Yeah. Diaz, another good performance in my opinion. Side, this is his heat map there. Yeah, very central.
But you're saying, yeah, overall a good performance, but he did have 2 bozos during the game that could have been costly.
What was the second bozo?
The bad pass. He did a very bad pass.
Yeah, that one straight down the middle. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. What was the other one? What was the second
The one
bozo?
straight down the middle, was that in the first half or second half? Because there was one in the first half where he made a bad pass as
No,
well.
it was in the second half.
Okay, so he made 2 bad passes. Him and Nico G had 2 bozos each. And I think we got away with it there, but overall a good game, but that could be costly. But I think how much can you fold them? Like, this have been a very intense week. So
all right, well, let me go through the stats. Yeah, let me go through the stats anyway. 1 interception, 8 clearances, 4 block shots, 3 recoveries, 1 ground duel didn't win it, 2 aerial duels, 1 out of 4, 1 errors that led to a shot. There you go. Passing stats are all decent. I lost the ball 10 times. Bro, I thought he was phenomenal again. I know he made a mistake, right? But, bro, I thought he was phenomenal, mate. I thought his performance was class, bro. I'm going to be real with you again. And he's going to get a high rating. I know he made a bad pass and it was stupid, but I'm not going to like materially impact my rating just because of one mistake, bro. Like, that's not how I'm going to do it. So, for me, top performance, bro. I think it was a top performance. I think he's been absolutely mega since his contract. Mega. I think that relationship between him and Gavardio have been class. So I'm going to give him a high rating. I'm going to give him an 8.3.
I'm not going to be popular with chat, but I'll give him a 7.7.
That's about as low as you could go without me starting asking questions, to be honest. If you went any lower than that, yeah, then I think, like, what are we doing here? Like, look at these numbers here. Like, look at these numbers on screen, yeah?
But sometimes, bro, as when you saw the stats of Nunes, I didn't think the stats represented what he did in the game. I might be harsh on Diaz tonight. I might glaze Nunes a bit.
It's still a good score. 7.7 is still a high score.
It is a good score.
It is a high score. It is a high score. It's not like a low score. It is a good score still. All right, let's do Gavardio chat. There you go. That's his heat map. Right, let's have a look. 2 interceptions, 7 clearances, 1 block shot, 3 recoveries, 1 ground duel, 1 out of 4, 4 aerial duels, 1 out of 6. Remember as well with these duels with the centre backs, first 60 minutes they were coming up against Mateta, mate. So it's not easy.
He's so strong, bro. Like,
he's a joke, man.
The Diaz had a few times where he got manhandled by Mateta. He just shoved it
I actually thought they both handled. There's some passing stats on screen for you guys as well. I thought Diaz and Gavardio handled Mateta pretty well. You're never going to get any centre back, yeah. Maybe Van Dijk might be able to do it, or Rudiger, just because they're so big and muscly, yeah. You're never going to get any centre back out there, yeah, that's just going to be able to handle Mateta the whole game. It's just not going to happen, yeah. But I actually think they actually handled him really well. So yeah, Gavardio, that first 30 minutes, Gavardio was class, mate. Like, he was on the ball, he was absolutely incredible.
That pass he did for Haaland in the first half,
what a
so
ball!
good. When he did it, I thought, why just kicking it away? And then a second later, you couldn't see Haaland. Yeah.
I think obviously
Haaland should have done better there.
If you was at the game, you seen it. But I was like, who's he kicking this to? And it went straight to Haaland. Like, it was a mad pass.
Very good.
I feel that obviously on the ball he was better than Diaz. For sure, but he will
always be better than Diaz on the ball.
Yeah, he will. That's facts. But I feel like Diaz was better defensively, mainly because I feel like he had more to do, not necessarily just because he was better than Josko. So for me, I'm gonna have Diaz above Gavardio, and I'm gonna go with Gavardio. I'm gonna give him an 8.
See, this is funny because I'm going to give Gavardio an 8 as well, but that's down to me being harsh on Diaz for the bad passes.
So you're saying, yeah, Gavardio was better than Diaz today, in your opinion?
No, I think they were equally good, around equally good. But for me, those passes, it might just be me having some frustrations in the first half, especially about how we played. So I don't think there was much between them, but I might be harsh due to the passes, but I'll give Guardiola an 8 today. I thought his average, like how many aerial duels he's winning is amazing, bro. Like he's definitely our best aerial duel winner, if you can say that. He's so good.
Yeah. I'd leave him at home, by the way, on Wednesday. Won't even take him to Etihad.
No, we'll do the lineup for Brentford afterwards.
Yeah. All right, right. Let's complete our defensive ratings, boys, with Nico O'Reilly. That's his seat, Matt. There you go. Oi! I think that's the first time you've ever given a player applause, bro.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
That is, bro. That's such a lie. Bro, nah, man, you're such sensation hunter, man.
Chat, has this guy ever clapped a player on play ratings before? I've never seen you clap a player before.
Bro, you're lying. I've clapped 100 times at different players, bro. I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. But okay. I thought Nico today, especially his defending, was amazing, bro. I thought they didn't create anything from the right, like his ability to close down. Also, when we defended the penalty area, there was a moment where they had a big chance. I think might be in Ketia or Sa, someone on the right, where he closes the attacker down and he gets the ball hits his bum. But that was the difference from Fulham for today. Whenever they got the ball around the penalty area, we just went straight to them, and they didn't score. Like, do you know what I mean? I thought O'Reilly defensively today, amazing, bro. And we all know he's techy. He had a few techy moments as well. I thought, bro, he's so good.
Nah, you are right though, because that Fulham game, again, like that Fulham game, everyone got onto our defense for the Fulham game, and it's like, bro, the defense had nothing to do with it. It was the players in front of them that didn't put the bodies on the line, And like, I remember watching. I think I was doing the play ratings or the stream after the game, after the Fulham game. And I was watching the goals back on replay, on the stream. And I was like, players just ain't diving at the ball, putting a body on the line. Whereas today, Diaz, Foden even, O'Reilly, these guys was like throwing their bodies at the ball to stop shots. And that's what you got to do. You got to do that as a player. I don't know, it's like ugly side of the game. You got to do it. You got to fucking... And this guy did it. Let me go through the stats for O'Reilly today. Big up Robertinho as well. Says Cafunes and O'Reilly break. Get in. Warwick KDB cross, says Robertinho. Big up to you, bro. Let's do Nico O'Reilly then, lad. 3 tackles, didn't win any of them. Sus. Some of these stats sometimes are sus.
Bro,
you
can't look at them. The same with today, where with their offside attacks, where they didn't get flagged, but then offside, but it will count as an XG for them. You know
I
what
agree.
I mean?
That's why I always
watch the game.
Use your eyes. You can never go off of just stats, man, because sometimes they just waffle. 1 interception, 4 clearances, 1 block shot. That was a huge block shot, by the way. That was at 2-0. And the guy whacked it. 5 recoveries. He won 3 out of 5 ground duels. He won all 3 aerial duels as well. Passing stats are nice. That's chilling. And only lost the ball 11 times, which is decent, good number. Mega again. You know what I mean? You could think to yourself, oh, he's just putting a man of the match performance in at Madrid in a week. Now he comes to Palace, young player. Does he get a little bit too cocky? Does he get a little bit too arrogant and put in a stinker performance at Sellers Park where no one's watching, everyone watched the Madrid game? No, he comes out there and just gets on with it again and puts in another solid performance. You know what I like with Nico O'Reilly? It's very stable. Isn't it? It's a thing. This is
for a 20-year-old, that's rare.
Exactly, because this is the problem with the young players. This is what I always tell Chelsea fans when I talk about Chelsea. The problem with young players, they're like this. That Bitcoin move. Boom, 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 boom. I have no idea.
That was a good one. Yeah.
But that's what they like, young players. They're inconsistent because they're young and they're not consistent. That's why experienced players, older players, you get onto them more when they have a bad game, because now you're older player, you should be putting in that stable sort of performance. And the thing is with Nico O'Reilly, it is so stable, it is unreal. Like I struggle. I definitely had one bad game, for City, at left back. but I struggle to think of any bad performances that he's had. I think he
He's-
had one last year, like one at left. Other than that, for a guy who's 20 years old,
Yeah.
he should have had some stinkers.
Yeah.
And he doesn't.
He's-
He just has these mad stable performances,
Bro,
man.
it comes down to his maturity, his upbringing, and even like through the academy. But he's so mature for his age. I met him at the City Academy a month or two ago and talked to him. He's such a calm guy.
Did you
And I'm
not?
like,
Why you never told me this?
I did. I told you I met Foden, O'Reilly, and didn't meet Lewis, but he was there.
What
Yeah.
was he saying? What did O'Reilly say?
No, I just asked him for a picture, and then how do you think the season will end? And
What did he say? Did he get his chest out?
I wouldn't say chest out, but gave me a bit of a politician answer. But do you know when you talk to a person and they have aura, like maturity? Like he's well taller than me as well, so I was standing with him, and he gives you a sense of security. And when I've talked with him just a few days before that, I read a quote his England manager or City manager, something in the youth academies, had written about. He was so nervous about a final, the coach was, and he said that to O'Reilly, and then O'Reilly, don't be nervous. And then O'Reilly took the ball from the halfway line and then ran past and scored, and then went over to him. See, I told you not to be nervous. And that's
You
that's
see
not
that now,
being
though, don't you?
arrogant. Yeah. It's not arrogance. It's just it's hard for me to
confidence.
put. It is confidence, exactly.
It's confidence and the ability to not emotionally react to mistakes. Someone put a message in the chat a minute ago. I think it might have been Snoopy. Yeah, I think it was Snoopy. He says his head never slumps. Gave up the goal to Rodrigo, which he could have done better with, yeah. And then he goes down and scores his own goal. The thing is with him, right? And you can tell this by just watching him speak, watching him in, like, bro, the Madrid game, watch along, yeah. We did the watch along for the Madrid game before the match, yeah. The players were in a tunnel. He was just stood there, bro, just looking at his shoes and just like fucking chilling and that. All the other players, you got Haaland who's chatting to people, Bernardo's staring down the camera like that, like fucking I'm locked in, you know what I mean? And he's just there chilling, like, oh yeah. And I said to him, I said on stream, he's probably thinking about what he's having for tea. You know what I mean? Like it's a mad ability. If you've got that ability as a person to just not give a fuck, it's amazing if you use it in the right way, yeah. Because some people just get like bare lazy and like don't want to do nothing. Yeah, if you can just apply yourself, yeah. Here's one of my life lessons for you guys. Yeah, if you can apply yourself and when something bad happens, dust it off, not think about it. Yeah, you got successes, mate. So yeah, he's mid. My player rating today.
You want me to go first because I know I'm going to be high. I'm 8.5. I thought him and Nunes was our two best players.
What did you give Nunes?
9.
Okay.
But that's like, I think both of them played for 8.5, but Nunes' assist is 0.5 for me.
Okay. I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to give him the same as Gavardio. I don't think I can split him and Gavardio too much, if I'm being honest with you, yeah. So yeah, I'm there with Gavardio. I'm at 8. I think he deserves the 8s, man, for sure. Sure. All right, let's go into midfield. This is probably where some of the ratings might go a little bit lower, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Not pre-scripted the player ratings. Let's do Nico Gonzalez. Okay, that's his heat map. There you go. Everywhere as usual. Let's have a look at his numbers. 89% passing accuracy, which is okay. I always like to see that above 90%, but it's all right there. 1 unsuccessful touch, 4 dribbles, 2 successful, lost the ball 15 times, 2 tackles. He won 1 of them, 1 interception, 5 clearances, 5 recoveries. He won 5 out of 12 ground duels. He won 3 out of 5 aerial duels. I made 1 error that led to a shot.
Yeah. So I thought for the first 5 or 10 minutes, I was like, wow, so good. Like making huge tackles, winning the balls. Like, damn, bro, you're on it today. And then he, during the game, had 2 or 3 times where he lost the ball. And 2 of the times were just outside of our penalty area, where he tries to turn or run with the ball in a situation where he should just pass it. He has options to pass it, but like keeps holding the ball too long. And luckily that didn't get punished today. But you could see him visible, like knowing, because one of the times in a big chance, like he knows, oh shit, I shouldn't do that. Didn't think it was his best game, but the first 5-10 minutes, I thought, Jesus Christ, bro, you're doing a mad one today. And then that ended very quick. But I thought he was, outside of those few situations, I thought he was definitely our best midfielder. I didn't think much of Reinders or Bernardo today, but I did fault Diaz for the bad passes, so I have to fault Nico for the same, which was even bigger. So I'll probably give him 6.7 today.
6.7 for Nico Gonzalez. Yeah, I thought I don't think it was his best game. I really think he's struggling in that solo 6 position. He's getting absolutely no support of any midfielder. I think it's tough for him in there at the moment. I think he's doing a good job of it, considering what he's got to do, considering the role, considering the position. But he needs support. He needs support. I don't think this is sustainable, playing him there on his own. I think you've got to have someone next to him, because people are skipping past him too easy, because it's like he's the only guy in there. But I feel like he's doing a good job considering what he's being asked to do. Today he did make 2 really sort of poor decision making. Look, obviously didn't result in a goal, but it did result in poor situations for City. But he's another player that looks knackered, if I'm being honest with you. We're killing him, as Musa says. Pep's killing him. He's not really got any option though, Musa, has he? Really, Pep? Because what else is he going to do? We already know what this team's like without Nico G in it and Rodri. You don't play a 6, we're shit. That's the facts. So yes, we're killing him, but we've got no choice, because he's the only player that we can play in there. And every time we're tasked with winning a football match without a 6 in the team, we can't do it. Villa can't do it. Fulham, we sub him off. We're 5-2 up. Yeah, we're clinging on for dear life. Yeah. So listen, I agree that we're killing him, but unfortunately it's a necessary death, because there's nothing we can do about it, bro. So what happens on Wednesday? Because you can't play Nico Gonzalez on Wednesday. We have to.
We have to, bro. I'm just saying.
No.
Against Brentford,
we can't play him.
We have to. Okay. Then we go out.
We might have to go out.
Yeah, then we have to go out. It's very easy for me.
But
that's a very serious discussion, a good one to have, because
it is.
Doku is now injured. Rodri aren't back probably before Jan, and then when he's back, he needs to be slowly integrated into the team. And I think it's okay to think that we are not at the point where the squad is ready to really compete in 4 different tournaments. I think if we do give it a run in both the Premier League and the Champions League, that is more than enough for me this season. When you look what happened last season, so and we still would have the FA Cup later on to chase as well. So I agree that we are definitely killing him, but we have no other choice. Then it'd probably be like a month before he even have any sort of support in that role.
Okay, so you give him a 6.7.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 6.9. I'll give him a 6.9. That's where I'll go, 6.9. Where you guys at with Nico Gonzalez? Chat on the ratings 1 to 10. I must have missed him. If you've already done it, I've missed him. Just spam it in the chat real quick. Flashy says 6.7. Oh, he's trying to do the thing. GG's. Big up Herbal.
6-7.
6-7-1.
What is that? What is that 6-7 every
bro?
person?
Some kid. I don't know exactly what it is here, but I think it's just some guys at a basketball game and just go 6-7, and it's just gone viral.
What does it mean? It means nothing.
It don't mean nothing, bro. I think some kid just said 6-7, and these brain rotted, infected, damaged people just go 6-7. If you ever say 6-7, they just spam 6-7 in the chat and do massive bad. What it is, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I'm an unk,
6'7"
bro.
sexuals, man, is what it is.
Yeah. I'm
Fucking weirdos.
I'm an unk. I don't know any of these stuff. I just see it sometimes. Like I don't understand it. Am I being stupid? I'm being unaware. I don't understand that.
No. Sweet. All right. Most people are high sixes. A couple of people in the sevens as well. But yeah, there we go. All right. Let's. Who do you want to do next, bro? Tijani Reinders or Bernardo Silva?
I don't care. Both not really relevant for me.
All right. Let's
I
do
look forward to
Bernardo
the attack.
Silva then. Yeah. Let's do Bernardo Silva. There you go. That's his heat map. So
Yep.
it is a little bit deeper, to be fair, than it was against Madrid, because Madrid it was well higher up the pitch, but didn't really feel like I seen him there. 85% passing accuracy. There's the passing stats in his own half. Bit low, actually. That's opposition out. That says you expect to see that. Long balls, 1 successful out of 3. 2 unsuccessful touches, 2 dribbles, both successful. He lost the ball 13 times, 1 interception, 8 recoveries, 3 ground duels, 1 out of 4, and 3 aerial duels, all not won. Yeah, I say it again, like I said against Madrid. I don't really understand why he's in the team if he's playing in that position where he's a bit further advanced, even though the heat map today showed him deeper. I still felt that he didn't give Nico G the support he needed, which is what I think he should be doing. Instead, for some reason, and again, it'd be great if a journalist would ask Pep this in a press conference. For some reason, he seems to be higher up the pitch a lot at the moment. And I don't really understand why we're doing that, because he doesn't create a lot. He doesn't score a lot. And therefore, you're also leaving Nico G to do a job which he's not capable of doing on his own. So I just don't understand why we're not playing him next to him. That's my view on it. Is he a net negative to the team at the moment? I would say in today, yeah, I don't really understand what he's bringing. Do you know what I mean? So,
but right now he's playing because we have no other alternatives really. So for me, he's just someone who's like filling up a space and providing, experience and like mental stability.
I'd rather play Rico Lewis personally.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't like Rico Lewis, and I'm actually a rare person who actually likes the guy. But I actually would rather play Rico Lewis in that position.
I think you have an argument for that actually. I'll just get out of the way. I'll give him another 6 today. He did what I expect him to do in that role. Nothing that you really noticed. Like he's there for intangibles for me, and he's only playing that many minutes because we have really no other options for stability in midfield except Lewis, as you're saying, but he hasn't played a lot, so would be a risk to put him in against Palace.
All right, so you'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6 as well. I'll give him a 6, man. I'm gonna give him a 6. Yeah, I think he's doing like,
what's needed. Like,
yeah,
he's filling out a space in the team, and he's doing all the stuff that's needed to be taking over. So
yeah, but the problem is with this Wolo, yeah, because I agree in principle that what you're saying here is legit, yeah. But the problem is when he's out on the wing, so then Cherky can come inside, which you're absolutely spot on. That's all well and good, and I actually think that in itself works because it allows Cherky to get infield, but it still offers you something on the right hand side in terms of a player that you can pass the ball to. That's not my problem. My problem is when we lose the ball, yeah, in that situation, that's when Nico's on his own, and that's when he needs Bernardo. So I agree, yeah, it allows Cherky to push in a little bit more. 100% agree with that, yeah. But the problem is that when we lose the ball high up the pitch, if the opposition transitions quickly, you're leaving Nico G on his own. And that's I guess it's risk reward, right? I'm saying this, but we've won our 2 games and we're not being punished by it. However, I ask you a simple question. Is it sustainable? Yeah. Because against Real Madrid, there was a number of times, yeah, that they cooked us. Today, there's a number of times we got away with it. Will we get away with it forever? Maybe. Maybe it'll just work.
But we don't need to get away with forever. We just need to make it work until we have players back. And when I say players, Rodri back mainly.
Yeah. All right, man.
Before you move on, yeah, have you seen the what Pep said on Nunes today?
I've not seen it, no.
He said Nunes is scoring every time. He's becoming an incredible fullback. Incredible. He's a top player. His cross to Erling was fantastic. I mean, that is very high praise for our beloved Pep, and just cements what we're seeing with Nunes if he can keep up this season.
Yeah, he's absolutely mega. Yeah. He's class, man. He's class. And he's confident, man. You can tell the thing is with Nunes, he's clearly a confidence player. Yeah, now he's confident, bro. He's a mega, man. Yeah, he's top player. But all right, let's continue. Let's go on to the other midfielder, Tijani Reinders. That's his heat map there. All right, let's see what's going on here. Passes, that is kind of low. 81% passing accuracy is low, lads. I can't lie. Especially when you're not like a mad creator like Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne had that, but that is fair with Kevin because he's creating loads of chances. Shot on target. I've not seen a replay. I think it was straight at the goalkeeper, though. Kind of expected maybe a little bit of a better finish, but it is what it is.
It was actually a decent finish, but also a very good save. But
I've not seen a replay. They didn't show a replay here.
No, they did once. Well, yes, they did.
I didn't see a replay of his shot.
Oh, yeah, but they did. It's a good save, decent finish, but I expect him to score in those situations. We said it so many times. It's been a good situation to score a goal. And I know he scored against Fulham, took his shot very well. But again, that is an important moment of the game. And like, you need to bury that, bro. It's a good save, but
well, George, have you seen a replay?
Scoring.
Yeah. Have you seen a replay? So
yeah.
Could he have passed it to Haaland or no?
No, I don't. I think I would have been. I think I would have been frustrated if you tried to pass it instead of just like take the shot, because you had, I don't know, was it maybe like Lacroix who was running in the middle of the penalty area and block, and he had one defender next to him as well. Nunes had, so he wouldn't be able to pass it, bro. He wouldn't. It would be such a. I would have been mad if he tried to pass and didn't.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. I've not seen a replay. I wasn't sure if he just could have like squared it to Haaland, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I don't know, boys. To be honest with you, yeah, I'm not really seeing what I thought I was going to be seeing from him at the moment. I don't really know what he's bringing me to the team, because he's not bringing me like physicality or the ability to put a tackle in, and he's not creating a lot of chances. He's not scoring me a lot of goals. So at the moment, yeah, I am a little bit disappointed, because I was glazing this guy in the summer. I thought he was going to be a top player for us, and I still believe he'll be a top player for us. But I've got to be honest, boys. At the moment, yeah, I'm disappointed with the performance. I'll give him a 4.
4. Wow.
Jeez. I think for me, I can't give him a 6, because a 6 for me is like, you're giving me like what I need minimum. I don't think he is at the moment to me.
And you need GNA from him. That's your reasoning, isn't it?
I don't need GNA, but like if you're not getting me output, yeah, like what are you bringing to my midfield? So like we know Bernardo Silva don't bring GA, but he brings the control. Yeah, he's the captain on the pitch. He keeps things ticking over.
How much did he run today?
They deleted the thing. They don't do it anymore.
Did they? I thought it was a really nice one.
Maybe it was Champions League only. Maybe they just do it for Champions League.
Oh, okay. I think 4 is a bit harsh, but I can understand your argument. But he didn't make any mistakes. For me, as with Bernardo, he was just like filling a spot. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have played if Doku was fit. He wouldn't have. He wouldn't have played this game. So he's just filling a spot right now. And that's not positive when you spend almost 50 mil on him in the summer and you expect him to be like the Gundo replacement, the real Gundo replacement. But I'll give him a 5.5.
Okay. Yeah, maybe 4 is a little low. I don't know, but I don't think it's crazy. But yeah, maybe it's a little low. All right. Okay. Let's. We've done the midfield. Let's glaze Turkey, man. Come on, guys. Yeah, I think it's glaze time again. Okay, so heat map, there you go, on the right-hand side. There was a number of times, though, in the game where he come on the left-hand side, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? Johnny, yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I can't just give high scores for just running around, man. You know, I'm looking for quality. Yeah, not marathon runners, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's do Turkey, yeah?
Nah, bro, you're on it with the names today, bro.
Yeah?
Like Bitcoin, yeah?
Yeah. Right, 1 assist. 3 key passes in the game, 4 crosses, 1 successful. Passing stats are all pretty high. 3 unsuccessful touches, 7 dribbles, 5 successful. They were class as well. He only lost the ball 13 times, 1 clearance, 7 ground duels, 1 out of 11. I gotta tell you guys, I am so impressed with the guy's work rate in terms of like getting stuck in. I did not expect this from him when we signed it one little bit. Again, I repeat what I said again after the Madrid game. I expected a techie baller, who don't get stuck in, who don't work hard, because that's what I've been told by the media. That's what all the media was telling us. That's what all the experts were telling us, chat. Yeah, he don't work hard. He's not going to work with Pep, blah, 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 blah. I'm so impressed, with the ability to get stuck in. The quality on the ball is absolutely out of this world. It's KDB-esque, man. It really, really is.
You know what he reminds me of when he plays? You said KDB-esque, but when he runs with the ball and a defender tries to take it off him, you know who he reminds me of? Like how he balances himself.
Go on.
Messi. That's like he has similarities to Messi when he's running with the ball in small spaces and you see defenders, pulling him, and like he's not big, but he's strong, bro, and he has great balance. And because he's so techy, they can't get him off the ball unless they foul him. And if they don't foul him, he will find an attacker who's free, or he will score himself. Now that's 6 assists, bro, in like 450 minutes. That's assists under 90 minutes per game in the Premier League in his first season. Yeah. So for me,
he was injured. He was injured for time as well.
Exactly in 450 minutes, I think it is. I'm not sure.
Now 7 Premier League assists.
No, I think it's 7. Is it 6 or 7? I can't remember.
Bro,
but he's no, I think it's 6. I think he was equal.
Got it here, bro.
Isn't it 6?
Yeah, 6. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it says 5.
Nah, that was before the game today. It's 6 now.
Yeah, he's on 6. Yeah. You know what's mad about that? Yeah, is that I think Kevin De Bruyne's highest ever was 20.
Yeah, he might beat it.
6. Yeah, we're not even halfway through the season yet, and he missed 5 games with an injury.
Yeah, like if he's 22, 21, 22 or something, he might, if he stays at City, break the 20 assist record with Haaland in the team.
He's got the ability for sure. Yeah, with Haaland. He's on 6 already, and he's played 11 games for City, man. That is actually just wild. For me, oh my day, where do I put him? Now I don't want to be like overreactionary here, give some like crazy scores out, because I don't want to do that, because I know I'm a glazer. But at the same time, we got to glaze a little bit.
He did. He put was it Reinders?
He put Reinders through.
He put Haaland through on goal once, and he ran with the ball and gave Foden the assist. I know Foden's shot is very nice, but the assist is also good because he did skip past 3 players and keeping the ball before that. So it's a high score, definitely, bro. But I'm looking forward to see if he's your man of the match or how it is.
Is he higher than Nunes? For me,
I won't say.
For me,
what did you give Nunes? You said 8.3.
No, Nunes, I give it 8.6, isn't it?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
I think he's better than Nunes. I think he was better than Nunes. He got on the ball more, doing more stuff in the final third. I'm going to give him an 8.8. Yeah.
8.8.
I'm sorry.
No, I understand that.
Yeah. I'm happy with
that. I think he's such an amazing player, bro. He is. I can't even think about what's to come in the coming years with him in this team. And all the bad things you heard about him, I'm not seeing it. I definitely ain't. For me today, he's not for me the man of the match. But he's in the high 8s. He's on an 8.7 for me.
All right. I'm trying to think who to put in the man of the match poll. I'm going to do a poll. We still need to do.
You have to. Oh, you want to wait, or you want to put in the name now?
No, I just want to do the poll in the chat, so I've got it in there.
Nunes.
Who are the nominees? Nunes, Cherky,
You can
And
take
then-
Haaland, O'Reilly, Foden, maybe.
Foden's not in a man of the match, man. I'm sorry, he ain't in a man of the match.
Wait, I agree. It's funny you say that, but I think Foden will be for Minion chat.
I can only put 4 in the poll, though. I'll put Nunes, Cherky. Haaland's got to go in there. He scored 2 goals, innit? I know Foden got the Sky one, but listen, if you want to vote for Foden, vote for Foden. But
Let them, bro. Let's have a good discussion, because I'm actually a bit surprised that you said that, because he's definitely not my man of the match.
right, okay. I'm gonna put the options as The problem is there's like 5 or 6 contenders. I'm gonna put Nunes, Cherky, Haaland, and Diaz here. But if you want to put someone else, put MOTM in the chat and then the name in it, so we can sort of see like the spam on it. But yeah, I'll put a poll in there. But I can only do 4 options, man. It's a bit annoying. Anyway, let's continue. Let's do Foden then. We're on to Foden now. Let's go to Foden. Right, here we go. So heat map. There you go. That's deep, man. You know what I mean? He's playing a lot deeper these days, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Nah, first in the second half, bro. In the second half, he had problems in the first half, bro. He was very bad in the first half for me. Didn't get on the ball. Might be a tactical thing, but in the second half, he was much better because he was on the ball. You need Chirk and Foden to be on the ball when we play. You need those are the 2 players that need to have the ball the most. That's how it has to be. But he didn't get the ball in the first half because he was playing so close to the wing. So in the second half, he dropped deeper to get the ball and then build up play and then run with the play. So he kept getting the ball and finding the pockets.
No. I hear it. Right, let me go through the stats then of the player. 1 goal, great finish. And I tell you what, Si, we were desperate for that goal, man. Because I was.
You were nervous. Yeah, me too, bro.
Honestly,
I'm
man,
getting
a
ball spot here because I keep doing this when I watch football, bro.
Let's have a look then. So 2 crosses, both unsuccessful. Passing stats all looking fine. 3 shots, 2 on target. Obviously got the goal. 4 unsuccessful touches, 16 times lost the ball, 5 dribbles, 4 successful. Didn't win any of his tackles, 2 clearances, recoveries, 7. He won 7 ground duels out of 12, 1 aerial duel. I think that kind of sells the tale of his performance. Look at the ground duels. Yeah, look at the recoveries. Look at the clearances. Yeah, some of them very, very important. But look at the lack of chances created. It was very much a more restricted Foden. Yeah, like
the 8 Foden, bro. Today you were seeing the 8 Foden and not the 10 Foden.
But I want to see the advanced Foden.
Yeah, but sometimes in games like this, you want your 8 Foden to like, because the shift he puts in every single game, bro. I've said it so many times this season already. He runs all the time. Like when we attack, when we defend, it's he just puts in the shift, bro, and then he has this magic moment. How many times have not seen KDB not have the best of the games, but then he just one moment of brilliance, a brilliant assist or a goal, and then we forget about his overall performance. Foden is kind of like getting that this season, where again that shot is so well taken, bro, so well taken. And before that, I didn't think he had a very good game. If you asked me to rate him before the goal, I'll probably give him like a 7, 6.8 maybe.
Yeah,
that's where I was around. Yeah, but then he scores, and he scores a very crucial goal, bro, in a very important moment of the game.
It was important,
and you have to rate that. You have to take that into context.
No, I agree. I know 100% agree. Like moments in football matches that are important are you do have to take that into account. So I think he's a bit of a tricky player to rate, really, because it wasn't that on the ball wasn't particularly the best, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he done a mad little bit of skill and a bit of techie play to put us away for an attack in the second half. He scored the goal, which was the killer, really. And he done some really good defensive work as well. So I'll go for a 7.4. I'll go 7.4.
Yeah. I think that is a very fair rating, bro. I thought his first half was not abysmal, but very not something to talk about. And second half was much better, and how he was a part of the build up. I'll probably give him a with the goal. I'll probably give him a 7.5 today.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people. I think it is a difficult one to rate. 7.7 from FUA for Osmodeus, but a 7.5.
He's not in the 8s. Definitely not in the 8s. Whatever
Nah,
you give him between 7.3 and 7.9.
Yeah,
But that's whatever.
I agree. I think 8s is glazed. Right, let's do Haaland. Your job's to score goals, mate. That's what you're in the team to do, and he did it today. 2 goals, outperformed XG. Nice. 2 shots, 2 goals. Clinical. Yeah, all right. Couple of tackles there. I mean,
good defensively again today, bro. Like,
yeah,
again, his build up play or his hold up play has been much better. You see today as well a few moments where he's just touching the ball so we can run with the ball in attack. And in the penalty area, he's a very big presence, bro. He's a very important part of our defense when there's any dead balls around us. And that header for the first goal, fantastic. That's a very good header, bro. He's definitely leveled up his header this season.
That is how you're meant to head the football. You head it back to where it came from.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And
very good header. And again, very good penalty. Yeah. I'm yelling at just lace it through the middle. When you see his stats, for all the penalties taken, he has not once put it through the middle. And he did the exact same today as he did against Courtois. That little stumble and then put it to the right. Very, very safe penalty.
I'm gonna go. Oh man, this is fucking tough now. Because is he my man of the match or no?
Ooh, interesting.
Is he my man of the match?
You have to give him a 10 by your own ratings, haven't you?
No. That's not true.
No. Oh.
I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a 9.
So he is your man of the match. Okay.
I am. I've changed my mind. I was gonna give it Cherky, but I'm gonna give it Haaland. I'm gonna give it Haaland, man.
No. But for me, it's an 8.8 today. He's not my man of the match. Nunes is my man of the match. But very good performance, like very secure today, very clinical, good defensively, very good game overall. It's very good to see.
Okay. Well, the poll is still in the chat, boys. The poll has Nunes, Cherky, Haaland, and Diaz as the poll, but obviously you could probably throw Gvardiol if you wanted to. You could probably throw Nico O'Reilly in there. Foden obviously got the official one, so you could give it Foden. So there's a lot of options for you guys to vote for. So it's going to be split. We'll talk about the subs and we'll rate Pep Guardiola before we have a look at the poll.
One sub we need to talk about today.
Oh, yeah, only one. Savinho come on for 10 minutes with injury time. Won the penalty.
Very nice.
Yeah, bro. He got the ball. He sprinted through. He obviously went through on goal.
He's so quick.
He's so rapid, mate. You know what I mean? He had the confidence to run. He obviously decided to go out a goalkeeper and win the penalty. I just hope, yeah, because he had an all right game against Madrid as well, to be fair. You know what I mean? He had, like, the problem against Madrid was every action he had was highlighted like mad because of the game, because of the situation. Yeah. So every time he got the ball, if he lost it or done something, it was like, oh my God. If he done something well, it was like, oh my, everything was just like hyped up because of the situation.
Right now he's on an upward trajectory. So
well, this is what I'm saying. I feel like if you look at the last 2 games, right? He come on and done 10 minutes against Madrid. He come on and done 10 minutes today. Yeah. I think he's played all right in both of them.
Yeah, obviously I agree.
Penalty. So I hope and pray, that he can use this as confidence, use it as momentum. Hopefully,
play on Wednesday.
Play him on Wednesday.
Do good.
Pep can say to him, listen, mate, you've just played well in them 2 games. Yeah. Fucking play against Brentford and do something for me, man. Come on, use confidence. And if you get off to a bad start, don't worry about it. Just fucking go for it, man. So hopefully, Savinho can use these 2 games as a little bit of momentum, because if he doesn't, then I don't know where you go from there. Yeah, how do you build? You've got to build You got to build momentum, and you can now build it off the back of these 2 decent performances. So hopefully he does well, man. And it was important as well, because I know the second goal was important, but the third goal completely killed the game. You know what I mean? There was, I think, 3 minutes on the clock plus injury time. So still 8 or 9 minutes left. We're only 2-0 up at that point. So it could still happen, you know. We could still have fucked it up, but that killed it. So fair dues to him, mate. But yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. But yeah, anything else to say on Savio, bro? Or
No. We said it all.
all right. Pep Guardiola got us a 3-0 W. Could I have seen more subs? Not really.
Again today, yeah. He saw what didn't work in the first half, where we didn't get Cherky and Foden on the ball enough. And then he changed the tactical formation and allowed Foden to drop deeper to get the ball and be part of the build-up. And that just, bro, having Cherky and Foden more centrally and more on the ball, that just, bro, that's so much more comfortable for us because we dominate the ball when they're on it. They don't lose the ball really, especially Cherky. Like, you can throw him in the corner flag with 5 defenders around him, and he'll somehow get the ball out to a teammate or just run through them. Like, I thought Pep did very good today. I don't know what else. Well, can you make the argument with something with Mamouche? Because, again, Doku ain't playing, and he's still not starting on the left.
For me, like,
it's so weird, bro.
I think, yeah, obviously somewhat's weird. I would say if he comes back from the AFCON, yeah, and he doesn't play, then I think that, yeah, because you've got to deep this chat, yeah, that he's not started a Premier League game since August.
Yeah.
And off the bench, the longest he's had is 20 minutes against Sunderland.
Yeah.
6 minutes, 8 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute, 16 minutes. So it doesn't feel it feels a bit weird. All I'm saying is that, like, yeah, I think it's weird. I think it's probably something happened. Something's probably gone on. But I'm prepared to. I'm going to wait. Yeah. I'm going to wait until after the club after the AFCON, because at that point it's going to be fully match fit. There's going to be no excuses about match fitness, because you could say, well, because he's not starting, he's not ready to start, which is a bit of a bullshit excuse anyway. But you can make the argument. Whereas if he comes back after AFCON and he's still not getting any game time, then it's really annoying, because he would have been perfect for Wednesday. Perfect.
Exactly. Oh, he's not playing on Wednesday. When is he leaving?
Tomorrow.
Ah.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Ike Noria and Marmouche would have been perfect.
Perfect for Wednesday. That actually put a strain on our team, bro. That's not good. It
will, man. It will, honestly. Well,
we need academy players on Wednesday. Let's do the quick.
Yeah, we'll do that before we go. In fact, let's do the
what did you give Pep?
Pep, I'll give it 8.5.
Yeah, I agree. 8.5.
Robertinho says Haaland machine again. Savio Pen was all as well. Big up to him. Happy to see him gain confidence. What a time to be alive, fam. Cherky, Doku, Haaland, Foden, attack. Said Robertinho with a 5. Yeah, man. I know. And I think that, like, as well, the thing is with this attack, I know Doku didn't play, but genuinely when he's back, Cherky, Doku, Haaland, Foden, it's still in its infancy, bro. Like, imagine this in like 2-3 months. Imagine this next season when they've all, like, they've all got it in that, you know what I mean? Like the link up, because that takes time. That takes time to get that. Now, big up to you, bro. Appreciate it. Let's have a look at the man of the match poll as well before we do this. Before we have a look at the potential team for Brentford. So, I give man of the match to Haaland. You give man of the match to
Nunes.
Foden got the official man of the match, but according to you guys in the chat, Cherky gets man of the match by
no way. Really?
So we've got 4 different man of the match things as well. And I think you can literally make, there's so many nominations, bro. It's kind of crazy. Cherky with 50%.
Well, that's good, bro. It's good that we are not all agreeing on who was the best. It's very important to have several players that's performing at a high level.
Facts. Because that means you're doing something right. All right, let's try and do a little start at 11 for the Brentford game before we wrap it up, guys. The final 10 minutes of the show. Make sure you guys are smashing these likes up as well, people, if you've not done so already. But this is going to be tough, mate. This is going to be tough because, of course, obviously the boys have gone to AFCON. Like Ike Nori and Marmouche would have been perfect. We've got a couple injuries. Let me just see. Did Pep expand anything on Doku after the game or no?
No, I said something about his leg, a leg injury, but I haven't heard anything
Just
else.
a leg injury. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, man. I can't lie.
But when did that happen? It has to be in training.
Well, he might have been Real Madrid, bro, because at the end of the game, he looked cooked. Now, I said at the time he was just knackered, but maybe he had a bit of an injury or something.
But it's better than it happened in the Madrid game, because then I don't think it's a big one. You know what I mean? Like, that probably just be being sore, like having a knock or something, carrying that into the game.
Nah, facts. All right, well, Trafford will play on Wednesday, innit?
Yeah.
So, James Trafford in there. Obviously, we know Huzanov's going to play.
Huzanov and Ake.
Ake will definitely play. I think we rest. It's going to be tough, man. I can't lie.
Bro, we have no players when I look at it. Stone's
we've actually
injured.
got no play. How was we in a situation in the summer where we was literally like, we need players to leave, and now we've got no players?
Because 2 for AFCON, and then you have Kevin Phillips out, Stones out, Kotic, Doku, Rodri. That's 5. That's 7 player out. Yeah. Just there.
Wow, this is tough, man. I can't.
So yeah, okay. Let's do the players we know. Huzanov, Ake, Trafford. Then you go put Bob on the right, Savinho on the left. And then you put Lewis either midfield or right back. Remember, you're playing Brentford, who like, they ain't no scrubs.
I know, bro. I can't
and
lie.
It's a quarter final. I'm thinking that we are rotating way more than Pep will do, but let's just do it.
I think we have to. I know, I agree, but I think you have to.
Yeah. Because after that we have isn't it Sunderland away and Forest away? That's 2 difficult away games, bro. So you have to rotate here after we have West Ham first at home.
What other players have we? Oh yeah, Reinders. Good shout, Lee. Good shout, bro. Yeah, Reinders can play.
Yeah. Nice.
Reinders can play. I got Macassa playing as well, bro. I'm gonna put Macassa on. I think he'll play Macassa. You can't be on the bench for a Premier League game and not start a fucking game when you.
I think rotation. He might maybe play Bernardo or not.
Yeah, I think he will.
He definitely played Cherky, Foden, or Bernardo. One of those 3 will play. I'm pretty sure. Will he play O'Reilly? Would he? Well, this also depends on
someone like that. And then Nunez is going to have to play, bro. Nunez is going to have to play.
Who do we got in the academy?
Nah, he ain't going to do that. He ain't going to throw in some random academy guy for a quarter final.
Then he'll play O'Reilly on left back, man.
I think
that AFCON is so badly timed, bro. We would really have needed Mamouche, and I know
we needed him, bro. I think that's what he'll do, something like that. But basically, you're gonna have to play someone at the back, whether it's Diaz, Gavardio, O'Reilly, or Nunes. You're gonna have to, bro. He ain't gonna throw in Mafuni, bro. You think he's gonna put Mafuni in for his first ever game, lad, in a quarter-final Carabao Cup? You're off your head, Brev. It ain't gonna happen, mate. No chance. I rate Mafuni, bro. I know Mafuni. I rate him, yeah. On the academy video I did with Danny and fucking Gav, I put him in my top 3 players to watch out for. But, bro, I don't think he's going to throw him in for a quarter final. No way. So, yeah. But it's looking, I think it's looking kind of peak, man, for that game, boy. I can't lie.
Yeah, that lineup doesn't fill me with any confidence at all. Like, there's 2 players you can play.
I said, I think if Brentford come to City and play the first 11, I think they'd be favourites. And some guy in the chat was looking at me saying, no, they won't. Yeah. I said, I think they will. I think if Brentford come to City, unless Pep doesn't do what we're saying and he goes full strength, which, you could argue maybe you do it because it's, momentum and that. But at the same time, I think the players are the red zone, man. They're burning out.
Would he be able? So, would he be able to make maybe 5 changes for this game and then 5 changes for the West Ham game in
a few days later? I'm sorry. West Ham, you don't fuck about with, man. I'm not fucking about. Premier League games, I can't afford to take any risk. You can't, because if you take a risk and it backfires, oh, well done.
Yeah. Although
now
all
8
the
points
hard
behind.
work this week has been undone.
All the hard work we've done to fight back in this Premier League. We were 8 points behind them. Now we fought back, man. It's been a slow grind. We're still behind them, and we're now in touching distance. And then we go, oh, let's just take a risk just to potentially get off. Nah, I think if you're going to rest players, do it against Brentford. Yeah. And if Brentford know what's good for them, yeah, they'll come to City, start a strong 11, and they've got a great chance of winning. If they come to City and rest players, then they're fucking idiots, mate. So it's just going to be one of them things, man.
They're
but it's just
playing
really unfortunate timing that my Mushinite Nori.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, anyway.
But
At the end of the
you
day,
can play Nico G and you can play Haaland. That's the two players you definitely can. I put Guardiola into that as well. Those three players you cannot play.
The thing is, though, some
100%
people
cannot.
might say, well, LB, if Rodri's now back, could you not start Nico G?
But he's not back, is he? He's not back. He's not even in the squad.
He's not, but if you listen to what Colo Torre is saying, yeah, he's basically saying he's pretty much there, man.
Yeah, but Pep also said, so when he's then ready to be integrated in the squad, he will then, he said he will not play 90 minutes, he will start 15, 20, 30, like he will slowly get integrated. So he won't start a game. The first time he's back in the squad, he won't start a game, bro. 100%.
First. Boys. There we go.
Someone making a good argument.
That's a good argument. That is a good argument. I think Cherky, you could potentially play Cherky for 60, 70 minutes. I think that's fine. You could even play Foden for 60, 70 minutes if you wanted to. That's absolutely fine as well. The key ones for me, is Doku, but he's injured anyway. Haaland, I don't even know Haaland. Like, you could play Haaland if you want, but...
No, you don't play Haaland.
Nico G, probably won't play Nico G.
Like
and
that
Kovacic, just because I'm worried about this geezer, mate. Yeah, serious.
Yeah.
His Fitbit, must be just flashing 24/7. It's just like, bro, it's beeping at him like.
What about Phillips? Is he still injured or is he just not anywhere near the squad?
Bro. Nah, like, come on, man. We can't do that, mate. Yeah. Like, come on, man. All right, boys. We'll leave it there. Big up, man. So, yeah, my man of the match was Haaland. Size was Nunez's. Nunez. Your guys in the chat was Cherky. And the official one was Foden. So, there you go. That's the man of the match award. I'll message the boys. See you about for a panel show later on. It'll probably be like 9 o'clock, 9:30. I'll see you about. So, just keep your eye on the channel, man. I'll get it subscribed when everyone gets back to me. And big up Si for joining. And big up to you guys. Smash these likes before you go. Double check you guys are subbed up as well, guys. There's 900 people in here, but obviously I redirected you. So just double check that you guys are subscribed. Trying to get this account to 15K, man. So yeah, big up to you, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. You don't read this chat? I do read the chat. I literally put your message on screen before, bro. I literally put it on screen. Okay.